Hello everyone, welcome to workout number 5. I probably don't need to keep introducing myself, you know who I am. And yeah, we're 5 days into our workout. You may have seen some rebranding on some of the names of the videos. A good friend of mine suggested that we call the workouts the Quaran-tin workouts, which I thought was quite funny. So yeah, welcome to workout number 5 of the Quaran-tin workout plan. Also, today is Mothering Sunday, so I have tactically placed some daffodils, just as a little, I don't know, as a way of marking what day it is today. I will probably knock them over at some point, but at least you saw them standing at the start. Anyway, I hope you've all been enjoying the workout so far. We have another different session today. And yeah, I hope you enjoy it. Keep up with your good routine. Oh, that's another thing. My advice so far, because we are coming towards the end of our kind of first week in isolation, is that building a routine has really helped settle my mental well-being and my mental kind of anxiety with all of this. So those of you who are building this into a daily routine, keep it up. All these little things that we can do just to get ourselves through this absolutely crazy time. Anyway, let's get started. I am actually going to move these daffodils to the side a little bit. No, they were put there for you. Okay, so, as per usual, hands on the front of the thighs, starting with the chin. We're going to roll all the way down. And you get to the bottom, take a deep breath in. And as you breathe out, sink into the stretch. To start my timer, keep going. Good. And again, deep breath in and breathing out. Once more, breathe in. Fill the lungs with air and breathe out. Slowly rolling up for me. So starting at the bottom of the back, trying to uncurl segment by segment by segment, with your neck being the last bit. Hands on the side. I'm going to stretch down to one side. Again, try and fit your breathing into it if you can. It's a nice way of adding some kind of mindfulness to what we're doing. And again, the other side. And one more. Okay, hands on hips. Nice big circles for me. Yeah, I've had lots of amazing people get in contact, offering to, help jazz up the channel, all this kind of stuff, other way for me. And from my perspective, these are just workouts for my grandparents, and anything that can be done to get the message out there even more is a bonus. Good, okay, shoulders. And back for me. I wonder if any of you out there are starting to feel a little bit looser when you do these exercises. Do let me know if you're noticing any changes. Arms backwards. And forwards. My arms are still clicking, so no change. Okay, stay standing if you like, but we're just going to do a little bit of neck mobility. And just a couple of nice big circles. So don't panic if it cracks whilst you're doing this. Neck is a robust thing. Good, okay. Right, let's get started with our cardio warm-up now. So feel free to do it sitting. We're going to start 30 seconds of marching, then do some taps, then go into some side steps, and then finish off with some marching again. So we're going to go in 3, 2, 1. Let's just get marching on the spot, everybody. I think I'm going to be the fittest I've ever been by the end of this. 10 seconds to go. Good. 3, 2, 1, and rest there. Next one we're going to do is out, out, in, out, out, in, okay? In 3, 2, 1, let's go. It's out, out, in. Can do this seated very easily. I think the biggest thing I'm going to take from these workouts is that my timekeeping is actually improving. Good, keep going, 5 seconds. And rest there. Okay, what we're now going to do, if you have enough space, we're going to do 1, 2, 3, and then back again. If you haven't got enough space, feel free to just do side taps for me, okay? I'm going to move the chair slightly out of the way. And if you're doing it in seated, then feel free just to tap to the sides. And we're going to go in 3, 2, 1, off we go. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. It's just the full span of my isolation room. Give you an idea of size. I'm sure many can relate. 10 seconds. Good, and rest there. Last one we're going to do, please feel free to stay standing. I'm going to do a seated one now. We're going to do our marching again, but arms in the air, okay? And we're going to go in 3, 2, 1, off we go. Good, 10 seconds down. Halfway there. Good. 5 seconds left. 3, 2, 1, and relax there. Fantastic. So that is our warm-up done. Today's session we just have 3 circuits to do. So one exercise, other, switch over, and again. Yeah, I think that's all I really need to explain. So, first exercise, we're going to do some flutter kicks. So, you're going to sit in your chair. You can hold onto your chair if you need to. You can have your hands on your thighs, whichever. And you're going to imagine that you're in a swimming pool, kicking as fast as you can, okay? Move back a little bit. So, you're going to do 30 seconds of flutter kicks. The thing that we're going to superset that with is an overhead squat, okay? So what that means, don't panic, it sounds fancy. You're going to grab one of your tins, you're going to hold it above your head, and then you're going to go into your normal knee bend squat pattern. If that's too difficult, please feel free to do our assisted squat like we've been doing on the other days. Both absolutely fine. So, we're going to go with our first one in 5 seconds. In 3, 2, 1, off you go. Now, it doesn't have to be particularly quick. It's as quick or as slow as you want. But imagine you're in a swimming pool. Try and stay upright if you can, instead of kind of doing this. It's actually a really good one, surprisingly, for the core as well. 10 seconds to go. I'm trying to get it to come from the hip rather than from the knee. 3, 2, 1, keep going and relax there. That one is surprisingly difficult, but you just do as much as you can. So, moving on to the next exercise. So we've got our squat pattern, but we're going to have our arms in the air with the tin. And we're going to go in 3, 2, 1, off we go. So if you need to do it holding the chair, not a problem. Halfway there. This is really good work. 10 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1, and rest there. So switching back onto your flutter kicks, if you're doing it with a partner, it's quite fun if they're doing the opposite thing to you and then you can just switch as you're doing it. So we're going to go in 3, 2, 1, off you go. Kick, imagine you're in that swimming pool. Good, we're halfway there. Kick, 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 kick. Gosh, the perspective of this makes my feet look really, really big. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest there. Okay, that one's quite tough, so just take a couple of deep breaths. Hopefully you've got into the habit of opening a window when you start, so we've got a nice circulation of fresh air. Okay, we're going to move on to our overhead squat. So, tin in the air. We're going to go in 3, 2, 1. Good, halfway there. So try and get the movement coming from the hips rather than the knees. Good. 3, 2, 1, and rest there. Whew. That one's quite tough actually, but good tough, good tough. So we have another 2 exercises to do now. The first one is going to be a heel raise. So holding onto the back of the chair, you're going to come up onto your tiptoes and back down again. Up onto your tiptoes and back down again. Getting the calf muscles going is so important. It helps with walking, it helps with balance, and it also helps support all the muscles up the back of the legs. So very, very important. The next one we're going to do is from here. We're going to have the 2 tins. You can do it in standing or in seating, but I'm going to show you seated. Come to the shoulder, push up, down. So straighten the arms, bend, push up, down. Okay? So let's get started with 30 seconds of our calf raises. 3, 2, 1, off we go. Up onto your tiptoes and back down again. Calves actually fatigue pretty quickly, so if you start to feel it burn, that's completely normal. The calves are also very responsive to strength exercises. So when we do this exercise, probably in a few days' time again, probably notice a difference. 3, 2, 1, and rest there. So I said either sitting down or standing up, grabbing your tins. 3, 2, 1, shoulder, press, back, down. Shoulder, press, back, down. Shoulder, press, back, down. Good. 10 seconds to go. Fantastic. 3, 2, 1, and rest there. Fantastic. We're going to go to our heel raises again. I forgot to mention last time, if you're struggling, if you're doing it seated, you might remember from our earlier workout, you can do it just coming up to your toes with the weights on your knees. That's absolutely fine. But it's interesting actually, because I got my grandma doing it the first time and she had to do it seated, but yesterday when she did the exercise, she did them standing, so who knows? Okay, we're going to go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, up you go. 1, 2. Really nice work. We are halfway there. Ten seconds to go. 3, 2, 1, and rest there. Fantastic. Let's grab our weights. Last one of this cycle, and then we'll move on to the last little bit. So, starting with arms by your sides. 3, 2, 1, shoulder, press, back, down. You dictate what speed you want to do this at. Over halfway, guys. Keep it up, keep it up, keep it up. 5 seconds left. And relax there. Amazing. We're making light work of it, everybody. Light work. So we have one more circuit to do, and then it's time for our much deserved cool down. And I've managed to not kick over the flowers yet, so it's a good day for everybody. Okay, so first exercise of the last circuit is called a hip extension. And basically what that means is quite simply extending from the hip. So there's 2 ways you can do it. The simpler version is just to keep the legs straight and extend backwards. The more difficult version is to imagine that you're a donkey kicking a stable door behind you. We want to keep the upper body straight so that it's not coming from the lower back, and we want it just coming from the hip. We're going to do this one slightly differently. We're going to do 10 each side instead of doing timings. The next exercise, quite simply, is getting your tins and doing some seated boxing. Okay, so 30 seconds of a nice little cardio blast, whilst, yeah, and the other part of the circuit, as I said, is doing your hip extension. So we're going to go in 3, 2, 1. So let's kick that stable door. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And on the other side. As I said, if you struggle with standing, feel free just to do little extensions. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and rest there. You might have started to feel your bum muscles kicking in there. It's a really good glute exercise because the glutes are the ones that help extend that leg. And particularly when we're sat down a lot, we need to make sure that we keep them moving. Okay, we're going to go to 30 seconds of boxing. If it's too difficult with the tins, just do it just normal for me. 3, 2, 1, and off we go. That's it, keep going. Halfway there. It's quite funny because the t-shirt I'm wearing is actually from a local boxing club. I think they'd be proud of me. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest there. Okay, having a little stand up behind our chair, we're going to do our donkey kickbacks, and off we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And the other side. 1, 2. See if you can squeeze your bum as you're kicking back. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Fantastic. Remember, you can do the boxing seated, but I'm going to do it standing. Grabbing the tins, we're going to go in 3, 2, 1, off we go. Ten seconds down. Keep going, guys. I know this one's tough. Well, I find it tough. You guys might not find it tough. 10 seconds left. Amazing work. 5, 4. Come on, keep going. 3, 2, 1, and rest there. Oh my goodness. Okay. That was a difficult one. But it's okay because it's now cooldown time, and yeah, and we've been exercising for 19.5 minutes. Time flies, hey? Time flies when it's sunny. We've got some nice flowers, and yeah, it's Mothering Sunday, so that's a nice thing to have in the back of our heads as well. There's no set calendar at the moment with what day it is or anything, so it's nice to have a little landmark. Anyway, we're going to finish off with our cool down. So what I want you to do now, you can do this one in standing, by the way, but just because of kind of video, I'm doing it seated. I want you to take a nice deep breath in as you bring your arms above your head, and breathe out. Again, deep breath in. And this time, instead of breathing out, I want you just to arch backwards for me. Sorry, you can breathe out, but just don't bring your arms down. Very key instruction. And back to centre. What you're now going to do is just gently lean to the side. And to the other side. Good. And then we're going to do that again. So arms down, breathe in. As you breathe out, reach back. Back to centre, down to the side, and down to the other side. Back to centre. Okay, shaking the arms off, arms on the side of your chair, rotating all the way around for me. It really is a beautiful day today. So there's two things I've noticed that help in this strange time. One of them is about the building a routine. The other one is about trying to, if you have the means to, is to try and get outside as much as you can, as in isolation, but in the garden or opening a window. Anything you can do to, yeah, recognise that there is a world outside of the house or the space that you're isolated to. Anyway, really good work, everyone. We have finished our workout for today. 22 minutes again. Yeah, you guys are just absolutely phenomenal. I said I'm getting so many incredible messages, and I am so proud of what we're all doing collectively together. So this is workout number 5. That means that you have nearly exercised every single day for a week. And I can't remember the last time that I did something so consistently. My grandparents have never done it so consistently, but yeah, it's amazing to think that in, I don't know, let's say this goes on for 10 weeks, 12 weeks, that you would have exercised every single day. So keep up the good work, keep up the good intentions, take this intention and energy into the rest of today, and just focus on one day at a time. Please keep sharing the video, it really means a lot to me. Subscribe to the channel. I think you use a little thing on the screen which says you can subscribe. It just means that you get alerts when I put something up, and every now and then I keep putting up a little video of my grandparents doing it, etc, etc, just so you know that, yeah, that was the organic idea, and it's still very much carrying on. Anyway, have a lovely day. Please continue to share it, and yeah, happy Mothering Sunday, everybody. Bye bye.